One of the biggest things you'll hear or read about in film books, or if you go to film school, is, you know, it's very hard and very difficult, and you should often not tell something in flashbacks. If you have to tell in flashbacks, then you're doing something wrong, and there's probably another way to fix it. And I knew that going in, but I just had this conceit that I just felt would be more interesting. It would be more interesting to meet this flawed character and wonder what happened to him. And that question, the answer to that question, would be slowly doled out throughout the movie. So I told the whole backstory in pieces. And, you know, the movie's about the father, so I really wanted to have you understand sort of the whole journey that he had gone through and the sacrifice that he had made to be where he was at as a father. I started the first flashback at the beginning of the movie with just love at first sight. Hello. I was getting advice from my peers here at Pixar that, why don't you just try telling this backstory at the very beginning? Just tell it linearly. And it just sort of took out the excitement for me. But after about a year and a half of just seeing people not like the father again and again and again, I couldn't ignore it. And I thought, well, it's not going to hurt to just privately try cutting it that way. And the minute I took all those moments out and put them all to the front, not only were you immediately caught up in it, but you immediately empathized with the father.
I won't let anything happen to you.
And so even though for the rest of the movie, from right after that first prologue, he complained just as much, he was overprotective just as much, he was just as anxious, I didn't have to change any lines, I didn't have to change any present-day scenes. It's because you understood where he was coming from. You suddenly saw the world from his point of view, and it just made all the difference in the world.
I did everything I could